how do we really create a simple website. The topic of our website is our dream destination. Remember, while we are creating a website, first we will need to create a folder where we will keep all the files that we are creating. It helps us to keep organized, like everything, right? So what we'll do is right click on your desktop screen and then click on new and then click on folder. After you have done that, name your folder as your like this one, project. For example, here I will name my folder as dream project, dream destination, dream destinations. Okay, now after you have done creating, remember I can't put everything here. Imagine if I have 100 pictures, 100 files, 100 CSS files, everything. Do you think I'll be able to find all of those in this like format? No. So what I will have to do is I'll have to create one more new folder where I will say that I will keep assets here. What do I mean by assets? Assets can be anything. It can be your images, it can be your let's say songs or musics or videos, whatever you are going to put in your website. Now the second thing is, right, let's say we need to put images, right? Because we are going to put images over here. I have already downloaded some of the images, as you can see here. So let me just like download this one and then Control C, and then I will paste it in my desktop, right? It is in downloads, right? Remember, I have Control C, right? I will say Control C and I will paste it. Where will I paste it? I'll paste it in my dream destination, which is in desktop, and then assets. After I have pasted all this, remember the file format is JPG, 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 JPG. You can put JPEG, JPEG or PNG. It is upon your wish, or AVIF, right? It totally according to your own wishes, right? Now after we have done that, let's close this and let's start writing some code. So where will we write where will we write this code? You can use Notepad or Visual Studio, but for learning purposes we are going to use Notepad. Let me just switch on the Notepad, and don't worry if you have like you do not know anything, just follow what I'm doing. What you can do is go to start and then search on Notepad. Even if you do what I'm doing, after some time you will know what to really do with this thing, right? So let's just keep it outside. Now what do I need to do first? Always save your program. So what I will do is I will say Control S and then I will go to desktop, my dream destination, right? Don't go inside the assets because it is not our asset but our code. Now name as I am naming, right? Don't name anything else. So I will name it index.html. What will I name it? Index.html. So .html, it is the file format that we are saving it in. For example, you must have seen the image is saved in .jpg, the music is saved in .mp3, the video is saved in .mp4. Similarly, our HTML code is saved in .html, right? So all files, right? Save as all files. We don't want it as text document. We want it as .html document. So let's just save this. After we have saved this, right, if you open your dream destination the folder, you will see your index file has been created. Now what to do here? Let's just go here, right, and you can see there is nothing. Okay, now that's fine, totally fine, right? Let's just keep it, right? And remember what I'm doing here. What, like, you can drag and drop this. What I can do? You can drag and then totally bring it to the left, and similarly you can select this to be totally in the right. Now let's just write hello world. Now if I save it, right, remember always to save it, Control S is this shortcut key, and if you refresh this, now you will see hello world written on your web page. What is that? Hello world on your web page. Now like what you can do is you can start writing code here. Remember, if you are writing HTML code, always start with the tag. What does tag do? Tag tells the browser what element you are putting it in, right? For example, if you are adding HTML, always remember to close it. Remember to close it first, right? Then what you can do is you can first think, right, what is this? This is our header, which you see here. It is our header, and this part where you where everything is visible, UI part is visible, that is our what? Body. So we have head and body, two things, right? So also we will create two things over here, head and so close the head as well. Remember, if you are opening it, make sure you close it. So we have body and we have got body over here as well, right? So we'll close the body. And now, right, if you see head, the head is the name of the file itself, but we don't want that. We want some other name. So what I can do is inside head, I can say change the title to something else. What can title be? For example, dream destination. I can say dream destinations, right? And close the title. Remember, if you are opening it, close it as well. So dream destination, and as you can see here on the upper part, right, we have got dream destination in the head, right? Now inside the body, what do we need to do is we need to first let's say what do we need to do. We need to have some heading, right? Our heading should be dream destination, right? So what I can do is I can say H1, that means heading 1. Now there are all other kinds of heading as well. You can test it out. Let's test it out ourselves. Dream destination, right? And here I can say by H2. H2 is heading 2, right? You will see what it is, right? By Nitesh Sharma, and close the heading. Now Control S. If you save it, what will you get? This one. The first heading is bigger, the second heading is smaller. Similarly, there are H3, H4, H5 till H6, because anything smaller than that is nothing but a paragraph with bold, right? So let's just say now we have got this one heading. How about paragraph? Think about it. If we are putting H for heading, obviously P is for paragraph, isn't it? So we can write anything. These following are my dream destinations. Okay, now slash P. You got it? Now if I've got this slash P, that means I have ended the tags, right? So we have got these are following are my dream destinations. Now you'll think, why are we ending this? Can't we just directly write it? Imagine whenever you do not end any tag, the computer or the browser will think that you are still writing inside head. For example, if I remove this title and save it, okay, as usual, what will happen? Remember, everything go inside the head or the title. So never do that. Always when you are starting a tag, close it as well, so that makes it readable. Now after I have written this, right, I want something in list. What do I need? A list. Now how do we do list? It can be for example, for list it is li. What is it? Li. But remember, a list are of two types. How many types? Two types. Those two types are ordered list and unordered list. Which types are these? Ordered means something that has 1, 2, 3 ABCs, those things like that. So ordered list. Okay, I want some ordered list. So I will say ordered list. And these are list items. Li means list items. So I will cut this and I will paste this here. So inside ordered list, I want a list item. What kind of list item do I want? Right, I can say this is first. This is first. And then I can once again add one more list item. I can say this is second, right? And then close the list item. If I save this, and you will see here this is 1 and 2. Right, now I can also do unordered list where there are bulletins, right? We can customize that as well, but if we say bulletins, then we can say something like this dot, right? So this is not 1, 2, but unordered list, which is not a number or a letter, which specifies its position. So what I want is ordered list, not unordered, right? So I'll remove this first one. And what do we want to put inside this? The first destination that I have in mind is America, or I want to see the Statue of Liberty. So I can say that first add a heading 3, H3, right? So we have already put the H2 here, okay? So I want H3, and inside H3 I will say Statue of Liberty, Statue of Liberty, New York, NY, America, US. Okay, I can say something like this, H3 end. Okay, now inside the list, we are still inside the list, remember. Now I can say in the paragraph form, it is one of the most it is one of my most sought after destination. Close the P. Now if I save this, you will see that there is this one and then there is some definition, like it is one of my sought after destination. Then I can put a like, what do you call it, an image. If imagine if LI is for list, OL is for ordered list, and P is for paragraph, what is image for, right? IMG, don't you think? Image, IMG. Now see, remember there is no closing tag for image, but what you can do is you can close this directly inside this itself, right? Now if I want image, I want some source. Where do I get the image from? So what I'll do is I will add source equals to double inverted commas, right? Now where is our source? Now let's go to our file, and then it is in desktop, then it is in dream destination. Now remember, our file is inside dream destination, our index file is in our dream destination. Now we need to go after this, right? So our assets, right, we have got this images. Now if we have these images, where is our New York statue? This is our New York statue. Now it is JPG file, remember, JPG file. So we have got assets, inside assets we have got New York statue. Now we can just write source as what do you call it, where was it, assets, right? Sets, and inside assets we had got statue of what was it, tell me? Oh, New York statue, not statue of. We have got New York statue. So let me just write New York statue. Which file format is it? JPG. Now if I save this and if I put this one, so we have got our image. But let's say it is too big, so first leave it, right? Now what do I want is, right, let's say if I made a spelling mistake or something happened with the network, that is like not what we want. We want people to understand what is this, right? They will not understand this, right? So we can say that if it is, you know, making some mistake, or if there is some error, then alternatively, in alternate form, you can tell them what is it. So it is Statue of Liberty. We can say that yes, it is Statue of Liberty. So we can just say it is a statue, right? Instead of saying all those things, right? Now if I do this, you can say here it is a statue. Now if everything is right, obviously the image will be shown. Remember, I am saving it all the time so that it is visible here. Now but still there is one more problem. Its width is very large. So let's say width, how much should we take, right? Always remember, test it out. Don't worry about how it would look like, right? So if I add 50 pixels and if I do this, 50 pixels is very small. How about 500 pixels? Okay, 500 pixels is good. Width of 500 pixel is pretty good. Okay, so we have got 500 pixels of width. And then what do we need to do? We just directly copy this li and paste it below this. So if I paste it, now I can say other things. For example, what is my this one? I can say Eiffel Tower, Paris, which is in Paris. Okay, so it is I want to see the Eiffel Tower, the iconic Eiffel Tower, which is quite popular. Okay, now I have written this one. Now remember, I just need to change this one. Now this one tower, I can just say tower, and here 500 pixel will be same, and I just need to change the image. Remember, so what was our image? It was New York statue, no, Eiffel .jpg. EI, sorry, this one here we have got EIFFEL JPG, right? So save it, refresh this, and you will get second thing as Eiffel Tower. Now let's copy this once again, right, and change some things so that we can add two more things, right? We'll just add two more and then we'll be done, right? These are our 4 destinations that we need to go. So the fourth one is, let's say, Colosseum, right? What do we need to do? Colosseum. So Colosseum, okay, which is in Rome. Where is it? In Rome. So I want to see the arena. I want to see the arena where popular, which was popular during old times. Okay, now we can just say what is it? It is our, if we are like this one, Colosseum Rome, so we can say Colosseum instead of just specifying tower. We can say Colosseum because people need to understand what we are writing. Colosseum. Okay, so we have got Colosseum, and here the name of the picture is Colosseum, and you can go and check it back, right? It is not a problem. I just remember the name, so it is easy. So Colosseum Rome. After I have done that, the last part of our this one here HTML is, I'll just copy this one and I'll paste it over here. So Great Wall of China, I guess, right? So I'll just write Great Wall of China, Great Wall of China, and I can say it is in China. Okay, so I don't need to specify that. The biggest architecture mankind has built. Okay, now I can say what is this? Our wall. It is wall, and then what is the name? I forgot. So it is Great Wall of China. Simple. So name your images as they are. Great Wall of China.jpg. Control save, and then if you go here and refresh this, you will see this here, right? See, we made a mistake, so we are not able to see the image. Now what mistake did we make? Let's check. Okay, so first we'll check the name, right? Great Wall of China, right? So China Wall of, okay, I have added China Wall of China. I had to add great, na? So Great Wall of China, save and refresh. So you have got this picture. Now that is like our website. It is quite good, right? And we can host it, we can like update it, so it is according to our own wishes, right? So remember, this is not much. We just copied this one, right? Copy paste, right? So like all to all, it was just a few lines of code and we have made this great website, right? Now later on we can just add more things, right? It can be, you know, like styled. Remember, it is a kind of layering. So first layer is always HTML, the second layer is styling, the third layer is adding functions to it. So if I click a button, what will happen? If I do this, what will happen? That is JavaScript. So this is a simple HTML which is very necessary for you to understand how web page or website works. Okay, so that's it for now. Thank you. Now what we'll do is we will see how do we really send this website to somebody else. Let's say if I want to send this to my friend using WhatsApp or using Gmail, will I be able to do that? I have to send this into chunks and I'll have to instruct him how to, you know, make a folder, how to do all those things, right? We don't want that. What we can do is we can make this into a simple zip file. So right click, see, if you right click on this, you will see all these options, right? So if you are using a previous version, you will see something like this one. More, if you are using previous versions of Windows, you will see options like this. Now like for the new ones, right, you can directly say right click and then you can say compress. if you say compress to, you have all these files, right? So you need to select the first one, that is zip file. So just zip the file and you will see that the file has been zipped over here, right? So we see this one. You can send this to anyone and it will be valid. For example, let me just show you how do I do that. For example, if I say gmail.com, I log in with my Gmail, okay, and then what do I do is I'll just say compose, okay, I'll say compose, I'll just say compose, and then I will select this one, attach files, and then where is our file? Inside desktop. And what is the name? Dream destination. You see this zip file, compressed zip, and I can say open. So this has been selected. Now you can type the name or the email, you can type the subject, and you can send it, right? So for example, I will send it to my own mail ID. So I can say nitesh.r.sharma. Then this is my dream destination for what do you call project. Then you can say please open the attached document below. Okay, now after I've done that, I can say send. Now the message has been sent. You can see this in the sent file, right? So you have got this one. Now next thing you can do is, right, so that's fine. So after you have created this, what do you do to make it available inside your, for example, if I open this, it will open here, but it is not actually good, right? So I can say once again right click and you can say extract all. If you say extract all, then you can say extract. Okay, now you have extracted all the files of dream destination, right? So that is how you do it. So that's it for now. Thank you.